Bill may seem like your everyday, lovable, docile canine friend, and well, he is. But this 8-year-old German Shepherd is just now living out his days as a pet. Until recently, Bill was military working dog Bill, J149. The highly trained detector dog and veteran of 2 overseas deployments is now the adopted pet of Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Cranky and his wife Debbie.
I think he deserves to live a comfortable life because of what he's done, yes.
The Crankies say the challenges they faced adopting Bill aren't much different from those people face adopting other pets.
There's just out in the real world, in the rest of the world, when you go to a shelter, the people that got a dog and then took it to the shelter got too big. It didn't get along with their child. You know, all these things that they should have recognized before they ever got the dog. And at least the military is careful about what they're doing with their working dogs.
Not all working dogs are good candidates for adoption, unfortunately. There's several factors that play into that. The first being the dog's temperament, how aggressive the dog still is. Of course, if there's medical conditions that play a factor, the quality of life, all these are taken into consideration.
Holloman's civilian neighbors recognize the military working dogs. They recognize that these dogs are deployed, right along with their handlers.
So recently I was contacted from Full House Preschool. Their kids wanted to do a project that would help support the working dogs. That was proposed to the students about doing like an adoption of deployed dog teams, kind of sending morale care packages. But then the kids actually thought it would be a great idea to adopt the dogs themselves. How you guys doing today? We got invited out here because we heard that you guys are doing a really good thing for some of our military canine dog. So they took up a collection of toys, gifts. They wrote cards addressed to the dogs, even some little hearts with arms and hands on them to give hugs to the dogs. And I thought this was a great idea. We got some dogs' names and the mailing addresses for some of the deployed locations. We even put them in contact with Old Dogs and Pups, which is a nonprofit which does sponsor different deployed working dog teams. And got some more addresses and more dogs' names, and they were able to send out these care packages addressed to the dogs.
Most military working dogs have a good temperament and are adoptable after serving. While the children were taught not to touch without permission, the kids and dogs delighted in interacting.
There you go. All right. Your turn.
Sergeant Hensel wants the best for the dogs he trains.
So the working dogs are definitely deserving of a good home after retirement. They're right there with us. Unfortunately, they're considered equipment. They have an NSN number. They have a cost value. However, to a handler, to trainers, kennel masters, they're definitely worth more than that price that is put on them.
This is A1C Mari Mosteller, Holloman Air Force Base, New Mexico.